Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Cedric here in Antwerp with another brew review, and today we will be tasting, because it gets requested a lot, another Lambic. However, this is a rather special Lambic, special not in the great sense, special in the cheap sense. I'm gonna taste one of the cheapest Lambics that I've found, and quite surprising. This is the Vieux Bruxelles Framboise. In this case, they make a Mean Creek and a Framboise or a raspberry beer. And this is one of the house brands from Aldi supermarkets. I do believe that it's about €4.50 for a 6-pack. These are 25 centiliter bottles, so not the large formats, but nonetheless quite cheap, less than €1 for a beer. And yeah, let's find out if it's a good quality beer. What can I tell you about this beer? Not so much, so this will be a rather short video. It is a 2.8% raspberry beer, a Framboise, based on Lambic, effectively, and it is brewed by Van Honsebrouck, Kasteelbrouwerij, the Castle Brewery. If you want to know the story about how they got to brewing Lambic outside of Brussels, I'll refer you to my brewery breakdown about them from a few weeks ago. But they are capable of brewing Lambic of their own. They also have some very cool oak wooden foeders to ripen the beer in, to age the beer in. And in this case, like I said, it's a 2.8% ABV. It holds 25% raspberries, or it's macerated with 25% raspberries. And one thing that I do have my doubts about, but we'll taste that in a second, is that it's made with sugar and sweeteners, artificial sweeteners. In this case, stevia, or a derivative of stevia. All I can tell you is that it is a Lambic brewed with malted barley and wheat, and yeah, apart from that, it's all new to me too. So let's have a taste. Plain old bottle cap, nothing special about that. No branding at all. Very fruity, slightly sour, slightly sweet, but very fruity scent. Raspberries all the way. Actually a rather nice color. I would have expected this more, brighter, let's say. More pinkish like the label, but it is a nice dark, ruby red or pinkish red, leaning towards purple actually, like a cassis. Nonetheless, a nice dark deep red with some off-white pinkish foam, nice tiny bubbles, so that's a good sign. Again, lovely scent, nothing too artificial, nothing too sweet, nice and fruity, nice and rather heavy even, but again, all the way raspberries. And if it's macerated with 25%, yeah, that would explain that. Nice dense beer, and okay, probably quite sugary, sticks to the glass quite a bit. The foam did dissipate rather quickly, but we still have that nice half centimeter of foam to shield us from oxygen. So yeah, great. Let's have a taste. Okay, let me start by saying the label does state that they use sugar and artificial sweeteners, stevia. Honestly, I don't get that in the taste, meaning that it was probably necessary to add some sweeteners, because this is still a rather sweet and sour beer. It's not overly sweetened. It is actually quite nice even. I like it. It's rather sour, sweet and sour, okay, but yeah. Again, very, very fruity. The raspberries are extremely present here. Um, Honestly, if you give me this on a blind tasting, I would not for 1 minute think that this was a cheap beer, like 80 cents a pop. Um, yeah, it's actually quite nice. It's very nice. And honestly, as a replacement beer, like if you're driving and you want something fruity, low alcohol, 2.8% ABV, this is very, very nice. I would actually buy this again. Good job. Fun story, by the way. Van Honsebrouck, Castle Brewery, actually does have that Geus and Lambic brand called Saint Louis, and this is what we call an etiquette beer, a label beer. So let's say a cheaper version of that beer, but this is actually based on the Saint Louis Creek and fruit beers and lambics. So probably why they added a bit of sugar and then, but yeah, I would place this right next to it in a heartbeat. Okay. Also very refreshing, quite thirst quenching because of the acidity in there. And yeah, I feel it all around. So a nice full mouth feel, and even the aftertaste, it lingers on and on. Um, and it does have that great balance between that slight sweetness and a lot of like sourness. It's not aggressive, it is a well-rounded sourness. It's not like citric acid or vinegar. Yeah, like eating raspberries. So to round things up, wow, how should I score this? Bearing in mind that it's dirt cheap, I can get it like at Aldi right across the street. Um, it tastes really nice. It has a great mouthfeel, and it's actually, yeah, quite pleasant. I'd say 3.5, 3.75 easily. Um, I'm surprised as well. Uh, Anywho, yeah, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Let me know. Let me know in the comments anything you'd like to let me know. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell icon, and you'll get notified whenever I upload something. And yeah, that's about it. See you guys on Wednesday. Cheers, you guys.